Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles, the great millstone, overrule and teach well. Shalom to 144,000 men that's pushing and believing his word in all true sincerity and sacrificing their lives was to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israel corner scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. His Lord one is real, edifying, quick, and straight to the point. This video right here will be entitled, "You is going to feel the wrath of the Lord." And recently, this video, there's been a video surfacing, and a few brothers and elders have done it across GMS. But it was an individual that had a dream of World War III, but primarily the judgment of a lot of YNs, and the judgment is that a lot of these YNs going to be drafted into that war. Now, obviously, it's stated in the United States that at the age of 18, you legally have to be able, you legally will be have to sign up for the draft. And now, in the recent years, you had the draft. People didn't sign up for the draft, or the draft numbers are real low. So now they're going to quite literally, pretty soon, when shit really hit the fan, going to start knocking on your doors, trying to draft you individuals. Now that's another thing too. A lot of you Jake that think y'all tough, that think y'all about that life, you YNs that run around with switches and shit. Y'all think y'all gonna beat the Lord at his own game or his own creation? Y'all out your damn mind, But a lot of these YNs gonna learn that y'all are going against the Lord of I can't remember it. Basically, you're going against the Lord, the master chess player, the king, like the king of everything. And at the end of the day, Jay gonna learn, man. You YNs are fucking very rebellious. But going back to that dream he had, the dream was dealing with Isaiah 4:1 also. It was dealing with all that. Now, I'm gonna cover I'm gonna cover a little bit of it. Get my spiritual 2 cents, as they say. And I'm gonna close out. I ain't gonna make this too long. So I'm gonna start here in Ezekiel real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 21. And I start at verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as even tree, as every tree, Salakia. So yeah, the Lord's getting this sword, this ain't a literal sword, but these judgments, these sword judgments, the Lord is getting ready to perform judgments upon Jake and upon these people as well. But we dealing with Jake right now. These people, Jake gonna learn that y'all going against the Lord ain't gonna do y'all anything good. It's gonna result in y'all getting destroyed and killed. And a lot of you YNs gonna go in that war not knowing what the fuck going on. Y'all can't even aim a gun properly. Let's start off with that. Y'all can't aim a gun properly. Y'all wasn't trained. And then a lot of things. And another thing too, y'all not going over there just all having shits and giggles and laughs. Y'all going over there untrained, unprepared, don't know what to do or what's going on. And a lot of individuals within these recent wars that America has been involved with, a lot of individuals were not trained. They only had a few weeks of training and haven't had no experience. So since, the military going to be thin of people, you YNs going to be really untrained, don't know how to use a gun. And he explained that in his vision too. A lot of you YNs ain't trained to actually go to war. You don't shoot a gun sideways. Verse 11, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it may and it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. So yeah, this sword, this great sword that's getting sharpened, is getting ready to what? Be used to cut and slay. And a lot of you just gonna fall by this sword, that destruction. A lot of you just gonna a lot of YNs are gonna die. And that's, no, all YNs gonna die. Salakia. Not a lot. All you YNs gonna die. All of you 2/3 gonna die. I'm gonna get that Zechariah 13 and 8 also. But you 2/3, a lot of you wicked 2/3 YNs, y'all gonna feel the wrath of the Lord of heaven. That's holy indignation that y'all going to feel. That's that's holy wrath. So from there, I'm gonna jump to Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. Cause 2/3 gotta go, man. There's no other way about it. Y'all 2/3 be the same y'all be the same individuals, the byproduct of Keisha. As Apostle Ricard said, y'all are the byproduct of Keisha. Y'all don't do anything but cause havoc on the earth. Y'all don't do anything. What value do y'all bring? What righteous value do y'all bring? Y'all don't do any. Y'all don't listen to the prophets. Y'all murderers. Y'all cause mischief. On the earth, in the earth. So from here, I'm gonna jump to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein. And yeah, the 2 parts are referring to the 2/3, or it is the 2/3, and that third is the elect. The beginning with the elect, the 144,000 men, and then an innumerable multitude after that. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein. So yeah, at the end of the day, the elect are going to make it. You took 2/3. I forgot the pie chart, but there's going to be a great cleansing in the house of Israel. A great, great cleansing. In verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will fry them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. Yeah, the elect, 144,000, are going to be tried. And the innumerable multitude are going to be tried. And they're going to be saved and delivered. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. Yeah, so the elect are going to praise the holy name, Sirach 17 and 10. The elect, beginning with the men, the 144,000, the ruling body, the prophets, the apostles and teachers, are the ones that's going to call upon the holy name of the Lord. And the Lord going to be like, no, that's my elect. And he's going to deliver them. And shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my God. And yeah, my power. And yeah, we're going to, Lord won't know that number. But the elect are going to announce that Yahweh Bashim Yashai is the God of gods. There's no other God before him, nor heaven and earth. Let me see what time I'm rolling with. Okay. So from there, I'm going to grab, what else I had lined up? Oh, yeah, the second Ezra 13, or 16, Salakia. And that's another thing, too. These YNs, a lot of these like the apostle already said, a lot of these women that's going to be left behind is with these YNs. And that's another thing, too. A lot of these women be dealing with YNs, and, a lot of these YNs obviously not going to make it. And they're going to be sent to war, and what? It's going to be left but women. Women are going to be used for repopulation. She shall be saved through childbearing. And yeah, that's the only reason. You women cannot, you women can't save yourselves. Shit, the men can't even save ourselves. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, is verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, because why? All the men are going to get sent off to war. Or not even just that. You're going to have men that's sent to war. You're going to have men that's going to be dying out in these streets. Like, when this really pop off, it's gonna be a lot of shit going on. Not just the draft and getting sent to the military, but men losing a lot of these men going to lose their lives. Let me see. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars, their bridegrooms be this is 2 Kings chapter 16 and verse 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. And yeah, a lot of men gonna die by famine. A lot of men are gonna die by pestilence. A lot of men are gonna die just by simply trying to defend themselves. When this really happen, when this great purging gonna happen, which it will happen, it's going to be a lot of death. It's going to be a lot, not casualties. There's going to be a lot of blood everywhere, and a lot of mighty men. These men you look up to, you think they're strong and tough, are going to be like women in that day, and they're easy pickings after that. And we're going to experience another 70 AD, but greater. It's like no time that has ever been before. Yeah, this is going to be greater than 70 AD. It's going to be greater than the siege of Jerusalem and the Solid Nebuchadnezzar II. This is going to be worse than slavery. This is going to be worse than being taken from the continent of Africa and brought over here to the Americas. This is going to be worse than that. Far worse. And the Lord is going to make sure that, and then not just that, this is going to be the greatest example of what the fuck happens when you go against the Lord and His power in history. This is history that's about to be made. And the elect are going to, and Lord won't know that number yet again, but the elect are going to stand tall and be able to say, yeah, we went through that, and we was the ones that the Lord had mercy on. And that's going to be a great thing. You know, there's going to be a great and wonderful thing. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I gotta go clock in. Lord, when this video is edifying, before I close, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. And Lord, when this video is edifying, and also next one, Shalom.